So to start off, I'm just prepping my skin with the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. My face was feeling kind of dry, so I wanted to prep it and pat that in. So I'm thoroughly just making sure that gets into my skin and my pores and everything. And then I'm going in with the Black Opal True Color Foundation. And I'm starting at the perimeter of my face just so I can build the coverage. And this is a medium to light coverage foundation, so I'm starting at the perimeter of my face, making sure it matches my neck and everything. And then I'm using my brush to stipple it in under my chin and then further build it in from the outside. So I'm building up instead of out, and I'm taking that and just going under my eyes and everything. So I'm being very thorough with this foundation because I want to put coverage in places that I need it and not just overpack the foundation all over my face. So that's where my pores are, because this is a pore covering or pore filling foundation. So I'm just making sure that that's thoroughly put into where my cheek area is and my nose, where I get the most pores. And then I further spread the foundation to the outer portions of my face, like my forehead and everything. As you can see, this foundation is supposed to be a soft matte kind of foundation, but it's kind of dewy, so it just comes off a little more reflective, but you have to set it. So next I'm just going in with the NARS Soft Matte Concealer, and I'm going under my eyes in a more strategic way. I'm going directly under the eye socket and not going for that like highlighted extended brightening look. This color is in Hazelnut. It's only one shade lighter than my actual complexion, so I could pass for this under my eye on a day where I'm not wearing foundation. But I'm just going back in with a clean blending brush, and I'm further blending it out on the edges to make it more seamless and match my foundation, so there's no distinct line of demarcation where the concealer starts and the foundation ends. So now I'm just taking that same concealer and concealer brush to do the rest of my T-zone. There's nothing special here, the same thing that anybody else does. But after I blend that out enough, I'm going to go back in with my foundation brush that I just used, and I'm going to blur the lines again around my mouth and my nose and everything once I'm done further blending it out with the concealer brush. And I'm making sure to just do stippling motions to blur the edges of where the concealer starts and the foundation ends. And I'm just checking to make sure that it's thoroughly blended. Any parts that my concealer brush missed, I'm just going back to make sure that they're clear. And then I'm going under my eye with this e.l.f. Highlighter brush, and I'm using the translucent powder in Deep from Mercier. And I'm just going to set everywhere I put the concealer, because like I said, this foundation does come off with a little shine. So I'm going at the edges of where my concealer ends and my foundation starts, and I'm buffing that part out just so there isn't any overshine. Then I'm doing the rest of my T-zone the same way, but I'm going to pack that powder in places that I need it. So I'm going around my nose thoroughly and around my mouth very thoroughly. Those are where my foundation tends to crease and get shine the most. And now I'm going in with my black Radiance powder in the color Rich Mahogany. This is a pressed foundation powder. It's exactly the same color as my complexion. So I'm just taking a really big fluffy e.l.f. brush, and I'm basically warming up my face and providing extra coverage around the perimeter of my face. And then I'm going in around my pores, and I'm patting that in on my cheeks. and I'm also using that to slightly bronze. So this part's going to go by pretty quick. I'm taking that same concealer and I'm putting it on my eyes to prep for my eyeshadow. And the eyeshadow, the things I use on my eyes will be listed below. And then I'm just setting that with my Black Radiance press powder because I'm not going for any type of distinctive color on my eyeshadow. I don't need it to pop. So now I'm just taking the Diamond Glow Loose highlighter in the color Le Peach, and I'm putting that on the high points of my cheeks just for a nice dewy look highlight. And I'm taking a more fluffy brush just so it can disperse better, and I'm thoroughly blending this out because I want to give it that initial shine, but I'm going to blend it so that way it gives it a more of an inner glow type of look. All the products that I'm using in these processes will be listed below. So if you have any questions about what's on my eyes or my lips or my blush or anything like that, it's definitely listed below. Thank you for watching this video. Please make sure you like the video and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. And have a great day. Thanks again.